I'm going to show you that when you do the credit sweep the right way, you can increase your credit scores significantly, right? But it's got to be the right way, because here's the deal. If there's 100 million people out there sending 100 million copies of the same exact letter, that's like a lawyer defending all their clients exactly the same way, right? Who does that? No attorney is going to do that. And this is common, but not so common sense. And you hear me explain this stuff all the time, but there's still so many people, including people who have been with me since the beginning on YouTube in 2016, that are still falling for these things. So this is why we go over this, all right? So if it were so simple to have this one letter not only remove all your accounts, but also jump 100 points in 30 days, you most definitely would not be paying $40 or $100 or $500, right? You would be paying a pretty penny for the convenience of a program catered to your time frame that changes your life so significantly, right? We pay for convenience, right? You don't want to cook, you're going to go spend more money going fast food, right? You don't want to put the stuff on the stove, it's going to cost you more money for that pre-made meal to stick in the microwave, right? I was actually on the phone with my mom this evening ordering groceries for her because she's just disabled, and she's also technologically stupid, so she didn't know how to use the app to, order her groceries. And I'm like, Mom, you're going to spend so much money getting the frozen food. Why don't you just get stuff to, cook or whatever? And she's like, oh, I can't stand that long to do it. I'm like, all right, well, I'm just letting you know. You're paying for the convenience. And I was like, oh man, I gotta make a video about this, because this totally makes sense, but it's common, but not so common sense, right? So you pay to be in first class instead of, crammed with no foot space or sitting next to someone who's taking up 2 seats because they're so fat, and the person next to you that has super bad breath. Like, you don't want to deal with that? Great. Pay for the convenience of sitting by yourself with a nice little space around you, mad more money, but up in first class, right? You want to not drive? Okay, well, you can pay for the convenience of flying. You don't want to, whatever. Like, I can literally go on forever and ever, but you get the point, okay? We pay for convenience. So if it were that simple, then you would get on the phone with someone and they would say, okay, well, what type of time frame are you looking for? And you would say, oh, I need a house in 90 days. Sure, not a problem. It'll be $5,000 down, another $5,000 when I deliver the results, and then about 22% of what I'm going to save you. That would be the conversation, because you are literally catering and creating this program, number one, that doesn't exist and never will, but to your exact specifications, okay? There's nothing that you can literally comment on this video and tell me right now that you didn't pay for that convenience, okay? So let's get real about this. And I'm going to show you right now how to avoid the trap, because they set you up with it, they bait you, they work you, and they trap you, okay? So... And I laugh about it, but I see these stupid videos out there and these courses and these commercials and all that kind of stuff where I can literally point these things out, in every single one, they give you screenshots from the internet. There's not even like their own clients, their own hard work. They're literally just going and pulling up results on Google and saying, oh, well, you want to see how I got rid of my ex? Here's the proof right here. And it's just a screenshot. Dude, how did you get it? What did you do? What's the proof that even belongs to you? Okay, there's nothing. All you did was just put your little logo or your name on it, all right? So that's the first thing. And you start thinking, well, they can get results. He or she or they can get results. So you know what? That looks pretty great, right? Doesn't even belong to them. And then they bait you. They base the probability of results on what's supposed to happen versus what's really going to happen, because this is real life. We don't base the probability of results on what's supposed to happen because some stupid law exists. It doesn't work like that. Tell me how lucky you are that things just happen like that. They don't, and they're not going to, especially right now. Okay, so we need to get real about these things. And then they work you because obviously, we need this house, we need this car, we need this job, we need to put food on the table, a roof over our heads, and, diapers on our kids' butts, okay? That's just the reality of things. And we're not even talking about like lifestyle, we're talking about necessities. So they know this. They know that we are desperate for these things, and they know exactly what to say because they already baited you, right? All they have to do is tell you exactly what you are telling them that you want. Remember the convenience. Remember that you are telling them exactly what you want when you get on the phone with them. So you need to be careful. You may want to go visit my videos on the 5 things that you need to ask a credit repair company when you get on the phone with them, and the 7 things that you need to ask a credit repair company when you get on the phone with them to avoid being scammed. All right. Now they trap you, right? 30 days comes and goes, then 60, then 90, then another shortcut and another one. And it's all leading back to square one. So what did you do? You didn't do any of that. And I've been there. I have been there. I claimed bankruptcy. I had the collections. I had the charge-offs. I owed the money. All right. And I removed it all. So if I did it, so can you. I was not, certified at that time. I didn't have a license. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Right? But I knew that I needed to get them off and I needed it to make sense. All right. So if I can do it, you can do it. And especially now when I show you how to do it, I have almost 500 videos right here on YouTube that show you how to do this yourself for free. All right. And you will see at the end, I do have the links to the free subscriber hub where you can get awesome, super awesome, awesomeness, do-it-yourself credit repair resources, or if you want to actually get results the right way using a credit sweep without templates, totally custom, then guess what? You can very simply schedule a call with me one-on-one and I will see if I can help you. All right. That link is vcita.com/expert credit sweeps. Now let's look at this another way just real quick before we go to the results. All right. So this is like a one prescription doctor, right? And now I actually know of a doctor that's like this, but we're not going to talk about that right now. So would you go to a doctor who prescribed the same medication to you as the 30 other patients they saw with totally different problems? That's what using templates is like, and everybody is doing it. I told you like 100 million letters and they're all exactly the same. It's all one size fits all, right? If your personal situation is different than everyone else's along with your information, then why in the world would you expect different results by sending the same letter? It doesn't make sense. So let me show you what happens when you do it right. Let me show you what's possible, okay? So these results belong to a client who jumped over 100 points in just 3 rounds. And I'm not going to tell you that they jumped a bazillion points in 5 days or 30 days. Now, do I have clients who, significantly increase their credit scores in 30 days? Yes, I do. But is that realistic? No. The stuff that I show you is realistic and it can happen to the majority of people. But if it's not being done the right way, it's not going to happen. Okay. And the longer you dispute, the harder it's going to be for you to obtain those results. So this is like the general page. We are going to go further in on it. Okay. So on Equifax, they went up 100 and I think it's 3 there. It's 113 points on Experian, 87 points, and TransUnion 113. Okay, in 3 rounds, they started on 121, and then obviously the disputes had to go out and all that great stuff. The first update, which takes the longest, so then their first update happened on 3/6 and then 4/11. Okay, so just looking at their scores, I wanted to make sure that not only did I show you a table from the software that shows the scores, but the actual screenshots taken directly from their credit report, okay? Because like I said, anybody can show screenshots. That's not proof. That is not proof. But this is. These directly belong to my client. It is her credit scores from her credit report, and if you want to actually increase your credit score, if you want to do the credit sweep the right way, use the resources that I have already given to you, okay? So if you need help, you can either check out the free subscriber hub for do-it-yourself resources or schedule a call with me one-to-one to see if I can help you and take over your file, all right? So if you are ready for change, doing the right thing is normally the most difficult option. And anyone who tells you differently with your credit, it's just trying to get into your wallet, all right? So if today is the day that you decide that you want to be the one driving that vehicle that's going to get you to your destination, And that's cool. Schedule a call with me one-to-one, and I will see if I can get you better results than you're getting yourself. And generally speaking, virtually all the time, it's going to be a yes. Yes, I can do it better than you, faster than you. It'll be permanent. I'm not guessing at what I do. All right. And as I mentioned, you can go and get access to free do-it-yourself credit repair resources on the subscriber hub at vargasrevolution.vipmembervault.com. Now, let's just back it up a second before we go. Why did we do this video today? Well, because it absolutely 100 bazillion% drives me insane when I see these videos and commercials and courses and people and all these different whatevers doing all these things and promising all these things that they cannot control, that it is impossible for them to deliver to you. But everything is in the contract, right? Everything is in the contract. They say one thing, they do something totally different. All right. So I don't want you to believe in these things because they don't exist. Because trust and believe, if they did exist, if there was a way for me to give you that convenience for you to say, hey, I would rather have a 90-day program versus 8 months, I would not be shy about it. I would offer it to you, okay? I would offer it to you. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but somebody's got to be real with you. Someone's got to be real with you, all right? So if you want to do this the right way, go check out those do-it-yourself resources or schedule that call with me one-on-one. I was going to do a tactics video, but my computer crashed last week on Sunday. And so this has been a really bad week using a, dinosaur computer. So we will catch back up on our dispute tactics series this week and get back into the business of videos and rendering on a computer that, wasn't aged 1,000,000 years old. And, we'll get right with that. All right. So I will see you tomorrow. I hope you have a great coming week. I hope you had a great weekend, and I will see you later. Make sure to like this video if you found great content. Smash that bell for notifications if you haven't done so, and make sure to subscribe and drop a comment and let me know what you think. All right. Bye.